Many of you know that the conversation of weddings and wedding attire has been something that has been prevalent in our home lately, and that's exciting. In our devotional today, we find that it talks about this wedding. In the devotional, it talks about the guests, but I'd like to spend a little bit of time talking about the bride. In Revelation 19, verses 7 and 8 says, "Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife had made herself ready. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white, for the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints," or the righteous acts of the saints. You see, in a wedding, there is one that is there that is arrayed in the finest clothing, and that is the bride. There is a focal point where all look to. And we see that this is the one that has been thinking about this for quite some time. This is one that has put in the effort and the energy and paid the price to present herself in such a fashion. A lot of work went into this. And so for the child of God that wants to be a part of God's special place, there's a lot of work and there's a lot of effort. Now, contextually, I know that it speaks about separating the sheep and the goats, but there is some insight as to what some righteous acts might be in Matthew 25. Starting in verse 34, it says, "Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come ye blessed of my Father, to inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came unto me." This is not the only passage that talks about our outworking of our faith. There are other passages in James chapter 1 as it talks about taking care of orphans and widows. But as James says in the following chapter, chapter 2, that our faith ought to have some outworking. And this is the preparation of the individual that is desirous to be in that position of the bride. And I would encourage you to strive for that. The other group is the guest. And this is what our devotional talks about today in Matthew 22, 11 through 13. So they go out into these fields and they invite these individuals. No doubt they have no covering to put on. And so as they come in, the king provides, not him specifically, but his agents provide that they have wedding attire that they can come in. But there's one man that doesn't have it. And as the writer says, not exactly sure why he doesn't have it. Obviously, he must have refused it. They don't know if he thought his clothes were better or he just was obstinate, but he completely refused it. The Lord has a covering for us. It's the atoning blood of Jesus Christ. And you're not going to be a guest at that wedding without the atoning blood of Jesus Christ. Those agents that were going out and bringing the people in, for as children of God, that's us. And we need to be busy about doing that as we prepare ourselves for the place in the bride. I hope these devotionals are insightful for you. If they are, like and share. God bless you. It is such a blessing to be a part of your journey to obedience and faithfulness in Jesus Christ.